Hey guys, this is Drew coming to you with another review, and this time we're going to be doing a glove review for a company that most people haven't heard of. The company is called PunchUP, and the gloves that we will be doing a review on are the PunchUP leather boxing gloves. So here's a little backstory behind PunchUP. It was started by a martial artist named Tom Harrison who suffered a rib cage fracture during a sparring match, and during 2 months of his recovery, he was thinking of how he can give back to the martial arts community because they gave so much to him. And as a result, PunchUP was started, and the two things they do are to, one, encourage athletes to be their best and give it their all mentally and physically, and two, by providing gear that is affordable, stylish, durable, and high quality. And I highly respect that, especially as somebody who's been doing reviews for budget MMA, boxing, general martial arts, and fitness gear. Especially if it's under $100 as all of the gloves that I've reviewed are. So without further ado, let's get to the review of the PunchUP leather boxing gloves. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, wow. Whoa, look at this. Well, the color is even more, wow. That's all I'll say. Here. Fine. First off, wow. That's all I'll say. My goodness. The color on this is even more, wow. I really like this shade of green that's right here. That's one of the things I can say about this. And it definitely has that new glove smell to it. You can see the genuine leather on this. My goodness. It's cowhide leather, by the way. So, yeah. Wow. These gloves. I really like the way they look. They have such a unique look to them. And oh my goodness. I love this. The knuckle right here, wow, I've not seen anything like it for a while. I've only seen a few gloves that have a knuckle that's this type of shape and padding. Anyway, that doesn't make it a bad thing or anything. Yep, and there it is, guys, PunchUP. It's so smooth, really, it is. My goodness. And all this under $60. Can you believe that? I certainly can't. And yeah, and you can definitely see that there's a lot of breathability in this model, especially with the holes on the thumb and right here on the tip of the fingers and the mesh palm area right here underneath the grip bar. So, well, it's got a pretty unique. So, yeah, wow, it's got a very unique look to it. The highlights on it, it makes it stand out all the more. I love this. So, let's get to the weigh-in of these gloves, shall we? Now, let's get started with the weigh-in of these gloves, starting with the right glove. But one quick disclaimer. I bought these as 16-ounce gloves, so they're advertised as 16 ounces. So, let's see how well they do on the weigh-in test right here. The right glove. 15.2 ounces. Not bad. Definitely above the 15-ounce range, which is very good for what it's advertised as, 16 ounces. So we do get a very close weight to it. Now, the left glove. 15.5 ounces. Again, very good. Definitely hits
the above 15-ounce range, but oh, but close to 16 by half an ounce. So yeah, these gloves are really going strong in terms of keeping their weight as advertised. Not completely 16 ounces, but definitely above 15. So I do appreciate that.
Now that we're done with the weigh-in, I think that we can now have a little test of how it feels first before getting to the bag. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Whoa. All right. All right. I kind of dig this, really. Yeah. Yeah. First off, the inside definitely okay. It definitely has a smooth inside to it, and right here, it's a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but okay. Some parts of the padding right here, like towards the end, kind of feels a little bit harder than other gloves that I've seen really. May need some time to break in. The padding is a little bit hard on this glove, and the thumb kind of feels a little stiff right here, and thumb kind of feels stiff around here, but not. But at the same time, I still feel a bit of protection on this side right here. It's definitely a flat glove in terms of how the thumb looks and just the overall like texture of it. So yeah, but I do think that maybe I can still use it in a way, like especially for bag and pad work. So, but as for sparring, it'll need some time to break it in and soften before I can do this. So yeah, outside of that, I do think that this glove is pretty decent right now in terms of how it feels, and I do find this the way this padding is definitely Muay Thai ish because it definitely has that look to it that will allow you to clinch. That will definitely allow you to clinch and definitely allow you to parry a few hits. I definitely think that this was a glove that was made for not just boxing in general, but just like advertised for kickboxing and Muay Thai. So they definitely had that in there right here. So yeah, I really gotta give them props for making the padding such that it involves a lot of different disciplines in the martial arts to use this glove. Let's get started with the bag testing of this review. But first, I gotta get my wraps on. Let's do this. Mm. Pretty good testing so far. Again, I'm not going too hard on the bag, although I'm not going too light on it either. But overall, overall, here's overall how these gloves are. Well, yeah, you definitely feel a lot of protection with this glove. It's definitely a puncher's glove in a way, mainly because of the way the padding is and how it's shaped. So the hand wraps really help as well. So yeah, and I'm wearing quick wraps too. So imagine how it'll feel when you're doing your average traditional style hand wraps. So yeah, guys. So about these gloves right now, So about these gloves, they're pretty good. About these gloves, they're good. I like them. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I definitely love the cowhide leather on this glove, and the design of it, the the name, the design of it, and just even the way the name on this is very good. Like, I really have a lot of respect for companies that just print their name on the leather, or even use a cloth or even use a cloth logo on here. Not to say that some that use a plastic logo are bad, because there are still some that end up being good gloves anyway. So, but yeah, it's like they took a little extra dimension to detail right here. So about these gloves, yeah, I definitely love the cowhide leather on this glove, and I and the design of it is very good. The simplicity on this is very good. Like, I love the green highlights right here. It does make it pop out a bit. Ki- Kind of wonder what they would have done if they added green highlights to this area right here where the thumb is. If you can see that, yeah, right here, right here. I kind of wonder how it'll look if they add green right here, but it's a design choice that won't either make or break it. But other than that, I do love this design. These gloves are very cool. I I definitely love them, and they definitely have a lot of good breathability to them. So you definitely know that you can get some good training with this glove. But as for sparring, well, it does pass the 16-ounce range, so I'll give it that. And in terms of the padding, it's a little bit hard. It might need some time to soften before I can fully use this in a so before I can fully use this. I'm only gonna say fully because there's still some uses on it, like the bag and pad work, but I might need this to soften up a little bit before I can use it in sparring. A part of me wants to just hold on to it until I can use it in sparring, but I can say with confidence that outside of probably the thumb area, as in the tip of the thumb, kind of feeling like it's pressing hard, I do find this design to be an intriguing style of gloves, and well, I wouldn't mind training with it on the bag, to be honest. Like, it's definitely good enough for me to keep. Like, I love the design of it, and just the uh, and just the way it's distributed with the weight and the padding on this glove. But yeah, but the only thing is the finger and the thumb placement, and the padding on this may need some softening up before I can use it in a sparring match, but that doesn't mean I won't use it at all. Like, I definitely wouldn't mind using this on the bag, or even in a session with my trainer one day. But yeah, so these gloves, they're definitely a very solid starter glove. If you're going to use it for sparring, however, keep in mind that, well, in my opinion, the padding's a little bit hard, but I would kind of wait a while for me to use this in a sparring match. But outside that, I do think that this is a glove that I wouldn't mind keeping at all. So yeah, this is definitely a comfortable glove. Just may need some time to break in before I can use this in a sparring match. Yeah, the punch up gloves, I think they're okay. I think that the only thing is that the thumb, it might press against your fingernail a bit, but the rest of it is very comfortable. So the rest of it's very comfortable, and you can definitely feel some protection when using this glove. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts on this review and these gloves if you have any. And the link to where you can buy them will be in the description of this video. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And be sure to hit subscribe for more content of this type. And until then, take care.